Hey guys, Mustang here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to jump in and have a look at the EZA physical trunks and the AGL GOTEN full level 10 links. I actually wanted to put this video out a couple of days ago when the EZA first came out, but irritatingly enough, while Trunks finished like a couple of days before, I put them both on my link leveling team a couple of weeks ago. And the AGL GOTEN has had his last link stuck at level 9 for the last like 3 days. Finally it finished. I'm literally recording this not long after getting the final link level for him. So post EZA, the two cards are pretty much identical. They both have supreme damage to the enemy, raises attack and defense for 6 turns, and then for their passive they get 100% attack and defense at the start of the turn. They get an additional 100% attack when performing a super, and then they get 18% chance to crit, 18% damage reduction, and 18% attack and defense to all allies when there's an ally whose name includes GOTEN on the rotation, and obviously for GOTEN it's ally whose name includes Trunks, or if there's a Krillin or 18 on the team. So just to show you, obviously the GOTEN is exactly the same, except his says Trunks. And yeah, they are both level 10 links. Now, the good thing about this Krillin, he's just such a great unit anyway, but he's so well designed to work with all of these GOTEN and Trunks units, because we've been using the new GOTEN and Trunks team for the last few videos, so I thought I'd show him off on a different team. We're on the Hybrid Saiyans team, but with Gohan, his sub-leader skill is Saviors, which this Krillin is on. So it's just, he can fit on so many of their teams, like they're on Movie Heroes, he's on Movie Heroes. Obviously, they're on the new team, and so is he. So he's just like the ideal unit to run alongside any of these GOTEN and Trunks units. Unfortunately, we don't have them both on the same starting rotation together, so we're not even going to get a super attack with Trunks. But we'll have to float him off and get him around onto the other rotation with GOTEN. So we are on the Formidable Saiyans stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. Obviously, this is one of the slightly more difficult ones, but I mean, for this team, it really shouldn't be an issue. We have the High School Gohan to run on rotation with Tech Gohan on this turn. And then, of course, we have the Krillin. We also have the STR Trunks that released on the Broly Saiyan Day banner. He's a fantastic unit as well. Obviously, he gives 40% support to Hybrid Saiyans. So, we should probably keep Krillin around, right? So, we'll do this. Because then when Trunks floats onto the rotation, Krillin will be here. And that is, of course, their best rotation. Because when he's on the same turn as a GOTEN or a Trunks, Krillin is giving 60% attack and defense to super type units. So, I mean, on this turn, GOTEN is getting the buff from him and the 40% buff from Trunks. So, his attack stat, yeah, 4.39. That's pretty good. He won't have had a ton of links active with the Trunks in the final slot. He does have Kamehameha with the Krillin as well. I should have double-checked exactly what links it was, but it's only going to be like Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, because obviously the GOTEN and Trunks units have a lot of those kid-specific ones like Budding Warrior and all that kind of stuff. So, probably didn't have a huge amount of links active, but still, when you consider how old this GOTEN and Trunks are, they definitely did good with their EZAs, because they're hitting very good numbers. We'll check their defense as well, actually, at the start of the next turn. But they're going to have very solid defense. They're going to be hitting crazy attack numbers because they stack a few times. Because when they raise attack for 6 turns, it means they can obviously stack a couple of times. If you can get double supers in the same turn, then obviously they get a double stack that turn. They're raising their defense as well as their attacks, so they become even more tanky. So they are really, really good. I definitely think for hidden potential, you want to go with as much additional as you can, pretty much, because as long as you're running them with a GOTEN or Trunks counterpart or Krillin or 18 on the team, they get that 18% chance to crit built in. So it's essentially like they have level 9 crit. So you want to give them a bunch of additional. I like to give all my units 3 dodge, but yeah, so full level 10s, once they're next to each other, the only link they don't share is Trunks has Royal Lineage and GOTEN has Kamehameha, but of course Krillin has Kamehameha. So I've been link leveling him as well since I pulled him. As you can see, we have a couple at 8, a couple still at 5, so that good old even spread there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. So this is definitely going to be the best turn for both of them, but they do need to super attack a few times to be fully maxed out. So 5 million attack stat, though, is pretty solid. And then, yeah, 5.8 for GOTEN, because he'd already super attacked previously whereas the Trunks didn't get to super attack on that turn that we floated him off. So close to 6 million attack stat for a unit that has been in the general pool for quite some time. And yeah, I mean, for a long time he was considered by far like definitely a dead pool, the AGL GOTEN and the physical Trunks, because pre-EZA they just really weren't very good. To put it in perspective for you guys who have been doing a lot of link leveling, when I was link leveling them on my team before they got their EZA, because obviously GOTEN didn't finish until afterwards, they were so weak pre-EZA that on my link leveling team, if they didn't get a super, they wouldn't kill a Cyberman with a normal attack if they had type disadvantage. If it was type neutral, they would still kill, unless they got a crit, obviously, because they were already rainbow before I EZA'd them. So yeah, that kind of puts it into perspective, right? Because you pretty much one-shot the Cybermen with most units. So yeah, the fact that they weren't taking them out in one hit. But look at this. So with a couple of supers under his belt already, GOTEN has 274k defense. So probably should put him in slot 1. And of course, super high defense, whilst we don't need it this turn, super high defense means tons of free healing back from the same type orbs. So GOTEN tanking for double digits, 4.7 million. That's with no support unit on the rotation. Outside of, obviously, they both give each other 18%, so they're both getting 36% attack and defensive support from the combination of both their passives. But yeah, once we have the support unit, now that they've super attacked a couple of times, this next coming turn they're going to have Trunks in slot 3. Unfortunately, Krillin here not sharing any links with anyone on this particular rotation, but he's still providing the 50% support. He's a solid unit as it is. We've got type advantage here over the Turles anyway. So nice big crit from the friend Gohan. I guess I could transform him at some point soon, but in longer form events it is always good to stack up his defense. Plus the showcase is not about him, and if we transform into Ulma Gohan, he's going to start popping off and dealing ridiculous amounts of damage. So we are going to get the Dokkan attack next turn. I didn't actually notice the bar was so full. It is right on the cusp. And we have Trunks here. Oh, it's a shame we can't, because with Trunks on the end, Trunks has Royal Lineage. So on this particular turn, Trunks actually has his full link set. But if we put him in slot 1, he doesn't. GOTEN's going to go first. GOTEN, yeah, has super attack more times because their stats are going to be relatively equal. Although saying that, because yeah, he's got the extra link. I was going to say Trunks' attack stats higher. Royal Lineage, I think, only gives like 5% attack. So yeah, GOTEN super attack more times, so his defense is higher, so his potential attack is higher. So we'll put him in slot 1. I'll go ahead and do this. Unfortunately, not going to get to see Trunks' full attack stat, full links attack stat. However, Krillin having Kamehameha, the next time we get this rotation around again, but with Krillin in slot 3, oh, that was way slower than I thought. I jumped the gun there massively. When Krillin is in slot 3, we're going to be able to get all of GOTEN's links active in the middle slot as well. So yeah, these two are pretty good. The only downside to them, if I had to pick one out, is that they only have Shattering the Limit instead of Fierce Battle. Now, with the link level update, Shattering the Limit is not a bad link anymore. But obviously, when you're running them alongside units like the new GOTEN and Trunks, you kind of want Fierce Battle to be active, because otherwise you are actively hurting the new GOTEN and Trunks overall attack stat. So the Int and the Tech GOTEN, the Int GOTEN and the Tech Trunks I've been messing around with on the new Trunks and GOTEN team build, because they do have Fierce Battle. But realistically, like, they don't have EZAs, and these EZAs are really strong. So these units are definitely better than those Tech and Int counterparts. Overall, it's just the fact that they don't have Fierce Battle. So if you bring them on the team, they're going to be putting out much better numbers than the other ones, but it means your physical GOTEN and Trunks is going to be putting out slightly lower attack numbers. So I guess it depends how you want to build the team. I still want to play around with it. I deliberately didn't put them on one of the previous builds because I wanted to wait until we could actually do the level 10 links showcase. But yeah, they're very, very solid units. And look at this. This is perfect because Trunks, type advantage in slot 1, and then GOTEN in the middle gets all of his links active. What are we looking at defense here? 235 for Trunks, 340k defense for GOTEN. That is pretty crazy. So, and then Krillin doesn't have to take any hits, which is perfect because he has type disadvantage. Great place for him to super. Yep, 12 damage. I'll take that all day long. 5.4 million for Trunks. So there you go. A unit that is still in the general pool. You can pull him from any banner. I believe it said in the news that this EZA is one of those ones that's now just going to be active all the time, because obviously you could pull any of those 3 units at any time. And so yeah, they're definitely not dead pulls anymore. So let's go ahead and transform here now that we've gotten to Tech Broly. Tech Broly is where we start to, you know, get hit a little bit harder. He's a bit of a tougher opponent, so we might as well transform and see if we can take him out faster, because I don't want the video to be super long, but it hasn't been too long and we're not super far from the end, because we only have this phase and then the legendary Super Saiyan phase to go, so we might as well try and finish him off. We can get hit in slot 1 here as well, so we can get the passive active for Ultima Gohan, because once he transforms he only needs to get hit once and then he's got that attack boost permanently. Of course it's a super attack, but at this point our defense has built up to a pretty crazy amount. So 5.5 on his attack stat, going to be pretty big damage here. Yeah, 2.85 million no crit. And then an additional normal. Wow, 1.3 million damage or a normal attack. That's pretty good when you're also tanking for double digits. So Tech Gohan obviously still very good. Everybody likes to either downplay him or super overplay him, but he's super, super good. And I am really impressed with this STR Trunks as well, because he raises defense on super attack. He has the built-in chance to additional. I do have 1 dupe in him now, but yeah, he's very, very good for any sort of team build with Hybrid Saiyans. Honestly, depending on the kind of team you're building, like if you're looking at something like, say, Super Battle Road or maybe even like Battlefield. Wait, let me just grab these and then, you know, grab those. So yeah, even something like Battlefield, if you're running like an STR team to do one of the physical enemies, even if there's not many Hybrid Saiyans on that team, that Trunks is actually still kind of worth bringing. I mean, if you have no Hybrid Saiyans on the team, then maybe not, but like even just on his own, he's a really, really good unit. So I think he's a spectacular support. They've done a really good job lately with these side units. That Trunks is really good. Both the GT Heroes side banners are ridiculously good. Obviously Krillin is ridiculously good. So Garlic Jr., of course, not out on Global, but is the latest one that's come out on JP. He's the side banner unit for the AGL Kid Gohan, and he's really good. So yeah, Dokkan is absolutely killing it lately with the side banner units. So this is a perfect turn for Ultima Gohan. Look at all of those attacks in slot 1. We've got double support here. Obviously Krillin only giving 30% to this rotation, but yeah, we're not really going to take any damage here. Even Krillin, my Krillin has 1 dupe, and even Krillin not really taking very much damage. Is this going to be double digits for Gohan? Yep. 11 damage. Yeah, Gohan is... I don't think anyone can deny Gohan in long form events. He's pretty damn good, especially if you save his transformation for closer to the end and get a lot of those stacks in. He is pretty ridiculous. So Hybrid Saiyan's been getting a ton of buffs this year, because like I was saying, both the GT side banner units are both Hybrid Saiyans. The Tech, Goten, and Trunks obviously only support... sorry, Goten and Gohan only support GT heroes, but the AGL Trunks and Goten, like, I would use them on this team. Would I use them over the Trunks? Maybe. I think because I really would obviously not want to drop the Krillin, because he's so good. But yeah, they're super, super good. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. He's got quite a bit of health left. But Goten obviously not going to take any damage. 5.5 million attack stat from him is pretty good. And then even the Trunks here, yeah, 5.6. So post super attack, he should be double super. Let's go. 6 million attack stat on the follow-up super. So his defense is going to be even higher now. Yeah, look at that. 58 damage from type disadvantage. That is super, super good. Yeah, very good. Double-digit damage from type disadvantage, the final boss of the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. So, I mean, that just goes to show you just how good his defense is. Of course, Trunks couldn't get the additional on this turn when Broly literally has the tiniest bit of health. So, Trunks, not the best tank, despite raising defense on Super. But I guess we'll go ahead and let Tech Gohan finish him off here. Give him the good old, I've seen enough. Tech Gohan is better. No Jutsu. So he's going to go for the attack all first, okay. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the AGL, GOTEN, and the physical Trunks down below. The 18 is pretty good as well, but I didn't link level her because honestly, I don't really think I'll ever use her. But I mean, let me know down below if you do want to see a link level video. Not a link level, I'm not going to link level her. If you want to see a rainbow showcase for her post EZA, let me know down below in the comments. But like I said, I'm probably not going to link level her because I don't plan to use her very much. But physical GOTEN and Trunks, super good after their EZA. They fit onto a ton of teams. And as I was saying in the video, like they fit on a ton of teams with Krillin as well. Who's pretty ridiculous to have on rotation with them. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.